Now you're muted. All right, go. Now you just have to tell me when you're switching over. We didn't really want to know what water was. Yeah. I think we were about to get into an encounter. I couldn't remember what it was though. I haven't. I don't. Did anyone else hear the music yet? Before I know you just paused it, but before that I didn't hear. All right. Cool. 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 Oh, there it is. I need to fix this. Hey Terry, can you move your mic away from your mouth because we hear you breathing? Noise gate. Settings, audio, video, or voice and video. It's better now. How about a 1, though? Oh, good. Okay, good. Because I just wanted to make sure Valiant felt about the same amount of level history that I did. How about the 2 extremes? I wasted it with the bad roll too, so whatever. Sorry. So I'll relay that information to the group. The door... Did we open this door yet? Alright, the door's still closed. That's fine. Okay. What... We also have a way down here towards the archway, which I wrote down. But this was blocked before. Is the south route also blocked still, or no? Go down. Okay, so we just want to make sure we were clear that we have 2 routes, possibly. Yeah, so, I mean, I guess we need to decide which way we're gonna go. I can check this door for traps and then see if I can open it if it's locked or anything. Dude, I'm rolling like shit tonight. Oh, wait, I can't roll lower than a 10. Ha! Yeah, it's 21. I don't know how to enable that. I think it's just, do the math. My perception... Yeah, 21 for my perception check. I don't have... I couldn't use it on history, David, because I don't have proficiency in history. I just have high intelligence. It only works for skills, though. Alright, I'll check. If you look at your token and then go to settings, don't remember which was the way to update it. Light, 30 feet? 20 foot, okay. I check the door for traps or if it's locked with a 21 perception. 21. My lowest I can roll is a 21. Okay. Makes sense. So I'll go ahead and I guess we'll just plan on going through this door. I'll open the door and then we can move through. I gotta be right back, but I will. I did that action. I'll follow the group as they want to do things. I can't believe you. Alright, so east. Alright. Is he in the inventory stuff? You can pull a sled dog out and use that for skull. Under creatures and monsters. Under creatures and monsters, Emily can grab sled dog, and that can work. No. You'd have to move it with us, and it would defeat the point of stealth. Are these multicolored things books on the ground? Okay. They are giant books. They are as tall as you are. He's looking for any... He's just looking for a nice recipe. I'm gonna take out my piece of copper wire, and I'm gonna cast message. I'm gonna send it to Astrid, but assuming Astrid will tell everyone else, and be like, it looks like there's some fiendish things ahead of us. We might want you to be ready to beat some ass. All right. I'm gonna leave it to Val to make the decision. Yeah. Yeah. That's just outside of my vision, just so you know. Okay. That's as far as I can see. Arcana. I think Arcana is dragons and things of other war planes. Planes of existence. Yeah, this would be them. Or maybe religion. You look at the details of all those skills and tell me which one you think is most notable. Yeah. If I see him run and grab his bow, I'm gonna start charging forward. Did I hear the door close with a 27? Okay, okay. I'm ready for the combat. Let's try this out. Oh my god. Yeah. My initiative is actually better now. Yeah, with the new ones I got an alert. Does anyone want a 29? Because I can swap with them. Yeah, they are. He's not a barbarian, guys. He is a cleric. He's just pretending like he is. No, he's the rage that reads a book and gets angry about it. Writes a strongly worded letter. Huh? Yeah, because you rolled your natural 20 for the night. No, he rolled lower than you, but his result is higher. I've got you, don't worry. I'm gonna keep the 29, but I got you, David. I only see her once. Yeah, that's what she has. I don't know where the 19 came from. The books are on here too. Uh, Examo, you rolled. He probably rolled just before. He rolled. He rolled first. 10. No one. I had a 29. 23 was David's stealth before. I see him as 16, but yeah. Oh, Barb Daryl, bearded. Look, I don't know why you picked the ones with bees in there. All right. You could have done a couple different other devils. Yeah, the Barb Devil's first one's 17. And then the Bearded Devil got a 16, and the rest got shit. I see it as correct. I don't see where this 19 you're seeing is. A 10. Yeah. Run. Eva should. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna look at my brother, and it'll be. We're currently surrounded. But do you want to go after the big guy? I'm saying we can. I can get you. We're gonna get. I can either get both of us over there or one of us over there. Do you want to come with? All right. I'm gonna dimension door both of us. Um, where I heard the door close, I'm gonna go 10 feet beyond that. Correct. We're going towards the bar the bearded devil went. You said I could hear it, so yeah, I picked 10 feet beyond there. So I will need you to move us. But I will use my dimension door for my cloak. I don't know where was the door sound come from. Oh, I thought it was further in. I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to go to where the lever was. Sorry, I thought he pulled the lever and he went through a door that was just beyond my vision. So I'll go to where I heard the sound of the lever. So I will right here, 400 feet. Yeah, and I'll take him with me. All right. No worries. So that was my action to do that. I will use my bonus action to start my blade song, and then I'm going to push up against this way with the last of my movement, and that'll be my turn. So I'm within 5 feet of this guy. I guess I'll be like right there, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Action, bonus action, movement. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Say which what was this? Who cast this? All right, cool. Is it a spell? All right, then don't worry about it. If it was a spell, I would have tried to counterspell. Charisma saving throw. Gotcha. What was that? Oh yeah. Can you guys still hear me okay? Alright, I'm just trying to change some things. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Let's try the other one then. Do we skip everyone else's turns? Yeah. Yeah, and David has a 7. That's why I was like, I was just confused how you were already moving.
I don't. That was a lot of dice that just kind of went everywhere.
Damn.
Ooh.
I don't know what happened. There's a 19 hit.
He blacked out and he did a lot of damage.
19 does hit.
Blacked out.
19 does hit.
If it takes extra damage from Radiant, there you go.
It is.
So I'm doing technically 24, 25, 26, 27 damage. 27 of that is Radiant for what it's worth.
All right. So I am resistance to bludgeoning.
Okay.
Okay, so you
So
take 7 bludgeon.
so you take 32 unless you take extra damage from Radiant.
Actually, I think you can make it all radiant with True Strike. Yeah, it's you can make it either the original damage or you can make it radiant damage with True Strike. Oh, maybe it just stacks.
Damage to Radiant damage other weapons. No, I think it's only the 2d6.
Okay. New spell, sorry.
Yep, new spell. Who this?
You everything.
Whack. Yeah.
How much?
So if you take
32.
32, because you take half of bludgeoning damage.
And so you just gash it, and this kind of like green viscous mess just sprays all over.
That's just kind of
Ew.
gross. I'm engaged. That's well do.
Well,
Congratulations.
Hey, congrats. Congrats.
She's very lovely.
Listen,
You're
Yes.
They
you're,
said
about,
it,
you're
not me.
about 2 kids too late, man.
Thank you, Tim.
It's over
Alright.
for you.
It's true. We said we had a whole lot of things, so I will.
Is that the end of your turn?
I'm checking one thing. So I know there's a lot of things around us. Yep, that's the end of my turn.
He just kind of like wipes his chin and looks at you and says, "Your flesh will be good. I will enjoy nibbling on that neck." All right. Another one pops into the center.
I'm just laughing because I think Vommel towers over them.
I'm
Anyways,
about to in a second. Don't worry about it.
And
I'm about to get large and in charge.
yeah.
It's gonna.
next on our list would either be me or Valen.
Mhm.
It is going to
Goes
be
plus 7.
Valen.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my let me see. I'm gonna use my longbow attack this this enemy in front of in front of Varmo. And then so let me roll. Well, 12 hit.
12 hit what?
The Barb Devil.
The Barb Devil.
It will not, sir.
Okay.
So
and
this is where you can use your reaction if you wanted for Bardic.
So your first attempt, what was it that you shot?
the longbow.
And you launched one of your bows and he dodges out of the way.
Okay. And then I'm gonna attack again with my True Strike. So how does that work? Just click on a True Strike?
You have to be with True Strike's a melee attack. You have to be with the melee
it's a
range.
melee attack. Okay. Then it's alright. Then I'll just try the longbow again then. Oh my god.
A 15 does hit.
Okay, so that's a 8 piercing, and
You can actually use True Strike from range.
Really? Oh, never mind.
It does not have a melee weapon restriction. You just have to be proficient with the weapon.
So what is explain it to Ben.
So basically, no, it's okay. I'll say
I'll
my
listen.
for next round. So looking at the monster basically sneering at my missed shot, I just okay, like if you wanted, let's go about it. And I just immediately notch another bow from my back, and then holding the bow like horizontally, and then pull it, and then release it with the full extension of the bowstring, and it hit the target.
All right.
Basically, Yondu whistling a bow attack.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so what is the damage?
So that's 8 piercing.
And then roll your true strike damage if you're doing true strike.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. 2 strike.
So I have resistance to piercing as well.
Okay, but if it hit, then the true strike still counts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
you
the
will
piercing
get-
damage is what, half with the
Yeah, it'd be
resistance?
half.
so I roll. So right now I roll 2d6 or 3d6.
It's 2d6 plus 4. You should be able to
Uh-huh.
click the button under your spells for true strike.
Okay, let me hit. Got it. And that would be 15 damage.
So an
That would be
additional 15
magical
damage?
Yeah, that would be
15
magical.
radiant.
15 radiant. So that's 15 plus the 4 of
Yeah.
the piercing damage. Yep, that's a 19. God, I can finally hit something. I can finally make the damage.
So what's interesting for this is because this is something that's new. His ability to do that is based on the updated feature of battle magic. After you cast a spell that has a casting time of an action, you can still make action as a weapon.
Mhm.
I think it's that one. That
All
one
right.
was there a different
Well, it's also
spell?
your turn if you're ready.
Yeah, so I will close my turn with that action.
No movement?
No movement. I'm safe where I'm safe right next to where our paladin is. I don't. I ain't gonna move.
on him.
You got your hand in her pocket? All right. So next up is
I mean, I could do a lot after the revision of the D&D, but I'm still weak. Like my HP is still low as fuck. So that's one thing stay constant. My HP is still low as fuck.
I think I am
It's just a little
next. Ziva.
squeezy.
yes, sir. It is your turn.
Okay. So everything else that I did previously still happened, and then so the idea now is that I'll just. Sorry.
Oh, your mic cut out for the first
Sorry
time
about-
ever. Right when you said that.
It's probably because I turned my head this way. I'm going to take my attack action because I've done my movement and my bonus action already from before. So I'm just going to do the attacks, and that'll be the end. So I'll do the attacks with the longsword. So because weapon mastery is now a thing, I am proficient and have weapon mastery for longswords. So the longsword property of sap is now a thing that we'll be trying to keep track of. So each weapons have different properties.
Christ.
So yeah. So the weapon property, the base weapon property for a longsword is sap. And I will be, so if I hit, then this creature will have disadvantage on its next attacks his next attack roll before my.
All right.
So
Well, let's see it. Who are you hitting?
I'm going for the bearded devil, the
Eater of Hope?
Eater
Mhm.
of Hope.
Sorry, we didn't have the token for that, so bearded devil is
Oh, gotcha.
right.
We didn't have the token. I'm gonna assume a 14 doesn't.
does not hit.
Okay, second attack. Guys, I'm back.
You just hear from the other room. I told you this is preposterous. That you come in here. It is your tomb, please.
Shut up, you halfwit.
Oh my god.
Oh, halfwit.
Oh,
Does
half
this-
because I have no lower half. You son of a bitch.
Exactly. Yes.
No.
What?
It's a half of a corpse that's
Oh.
kind of like laughing at us.
Oh,
you got that.
I missed that piece.
Do I need to take an action to see if I can make a history roll and see if this guy like is some old fucking elf from Myth Drannor that like we would know?
Well, he is.
You wanna do that right now?
Elf, man.
I'm asking if that's something that I can do on this turn or if I need to like wait till next, because I've used all my actions technically.
Yeah, you could do it now.
All right, let's see.
I mean-
my history is shit, so like it would. Yeah, my history is shit.
Here
All
comes
right,
the next
cool.
level 20.
I'm done. I have nothing else on site.
If he rolled a 7 before, he would have been great.
All right.
Keep
Astrid.
no, David, keep purging your bad rolls tonight. Like we need that.
Yeah.
We need the one.
No, he
lucky
needed it.
strike.
He needed
If he purged all his bad rolls, he'd be dead.
True.
it. He's way past needing it. All right, Astrid, you're up.
Wow.
All right. How far can I go? Oh, perfect. Sorry, Valen. I know you said you wanted to stay next to the paladin.
That's all right. I'll advance when you advance.
I'm just gonna take a swing at this guy here. If I can find how to do that in my.
You go to your actions and you click on the.
Luckily, you have a
Yeah,
disadvantage against all of these people.
I do it
we
with
have a
disadvantage.
disadvantage against technology.
That's gonna hit.
Oh, then we'll roll the damage.
Roll a damage.
I don't know. So that's 13.
I have a resistance against slashing from non-magical weapons.
It's magical.
And
Yeah,
no, he
I'm
said.
using-
He said, "Oh no!"
All of our stuff is magical.
I do have. I'm using Dragon Slayer, so
And he kind of smirks if he says, "This means nothing," and then it just kind of like cuts open his chest. He's like, "Oh, you guys are serious."
I mean, you can go if you'd like.
All right, so that's -13.
And then I'll hit him again. Because I do believe this guy in the. I don't know, will I? Oh, wait. Well, if 30 hit.
It's gonna connect.
For 16 damage.
All right.
Then. For my bonus action, I still have the. It's now called Pole Strike, but it's the same.
hit him with the button. The
Yeah,
Yeah,
hit him with the butt of the glaive.
Okay.
If you haven't used your bonus, go for it.
14?
Does not hit.
Ooh. That's fair.
In fact,
Um,
with this one, you strike him with the butt of the glaive, and he just grabs it with his teeth. With these jagged, nasty teeth.
Sir, you don't know where that's been.
it's true. And I think that is movement, attack, bonus action. So
Interesting. And a barbed devil comes running out of.
that's what I figured would happen.
Well, I can
I'm
barely
sorry.
see
Did
you,
he
Ben.
enter? Did he enter your range?
Yeah.
He did.
Is it Polearm Master that gives you the ability to hit him with a?
I think it was Sentinel.
No, I think Sentinel was the 0 movement. I think Polearm allows you to hit him
Hold
when
on.
he.
I'm looking. Yeah. Oh, it is reactive strike. Would you look at that?
What? Hooray! So fun.
Astrid is still fucking terrifying.
All right, so I come running
I'm
at
gonna-
you, and you just
and
what?
I-
Like,
As soon as he gets within 10 feet of me, I just take a swing at him.
all right.
So she's using her reaction for the term to do this.
Yeah, I am burning my
She can only
reaction.
do this once. So.
Once
24.
today.
Once a round.
Once
Round.
per
Once a
round. Once today. Yeah, once per round.
All right, 24 to hit.
24 hits.
24, and then I'm assuming it's just a normal.
Yeah, it's your normal attack.
9.
So he comes like tearing out of the room, and then you immediately and caught him, knock him back, and he says, and
So
those of you,
the other fun part of that is that even though she no longer has Sentinel, she still has Sentinel. It's kind of bullshit. The Oath of Vengeance is pretty.
Yeah, Oath of Vengeance does basically give me Sentinel without
So
giving me
Relentless
Sentinel.
Avenger
The Paladin
effectively
is
the-
still quite good.
She's still very scary.
So her attacks of opportunity still reduce the speeds to 0, which was the whole combination of Sentinel and Polearm Master as before. She just doesn't have the rest of Sentinel anymore. Still has the reduced speed to 0. And they baked it into her subclass just innately. And now she gets to also move her movement speed for free without attacks of opportunity.
I'm not
nice.
going anywhere. If
All right.
that makes you feel.
She's staying. Bunch of new stuff. Very
It is
fun,
my
very
turn
good.
now.
It is now
It
your
is
turn.
now your turn.
This
And-
guy is
He has 3 attacks.
he is out
That
of
include-
range. He should be out of range of Astrid.
He got stopped 10 feet. He got
He
stopped
got
10 feet away.
stopped 10 feet out. Unless he has a 10-foot range, he can't reach.
Oh my god!
That's
So
why
I got-
that combination is bullshit.
So I got to move 5 feet again.
You can't. Your
No,
move
you
is 0.
can't. Your speed is 0.
You get stopped with
Because
once
if
you get
we're
hit.
Oh, I
Relentless
can't do
Avenger.
anything.
Well, if you have,
That's why I remember-
if your attack range is higher than 10 or 10 feet or beyond, or if you have
Yeah.
a spell or something, it doesn't get rid of your
Range
turn.
attacks, yes.
But like your ability to close stops with that point. So you can't
Yes.
escape her and you can't approach her.
He says. And he hurls a flame.
That definitely is a thing.
That's a thing for sure.
24
Will
attack.
What's your AC?
hit. 18.
Okay.
But I'm resistant to
It's
fire.
fire.
She has fire anyway.
I am resistant to fire damage.
She takes
It is
so.
8 fire,
So 4 fire damage.
and you just see it just so pissed.
The fucking menace. I'm sorry.
This is your wheelhouse. Like, all right. So that was its turn.
Don't worry, you probably did more than if you smacked her. Because this is the other this is the thing that replaced her her sentinel ability.
I forgot about that. What?
All right. This is the
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
top of the next round,
All right, so that's my
and
turn.
it is DW.
All right, cool.
I swear, if you're anything like that other one, you will die immediately. Just bury yourself underneath the ground.
All right, I'll disappear.
Except, oh, what the hell? Where did he go? Well, a coward would run just like the rest.
He is
Certainly.
a coward.
I'm gonna
yes,
move, and
Just
then
while he's
for a
holding it,
bonus
that's
action. Don't know if I have anything good for a bonus action, honestly. Do. I'm gonna drink a potion.
And he got hit for 26.
I also had 30 from before. We went
Because he
exploring.
walked into that fucking
Walked-
The mansion.
You don't know what happened, but it was 30 points of damage.
I forgot about that.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Action, bonus action, movement. I don't provide flank because I'm invisible. Because like he can't see me, so it's not like he's like watching me. But yeah. Where is this? Why can't I move this? But yeah, so I'm invisible and cursed. But yeah, going forward, we'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just looking for a potion of healing. Okay.
I'll get a fucking dog pile now. As they should.
So
between
this is
you
a
and
new
me,
round,
I
correct?
got a
Do you
bunch.
get this bullshit again?
I think it's when I
It's
after
for
she
me
goes first
after
round.
when my
Okay.
turn happens, it resets.
Yeah, so
so
Well,
it's
then-
her one reaction
Lingering.
turn.
I
I
figured
get-
leaving the paladin and the cleric behind to take care of the bulk of the devils, we would be okay. They've also got a bard that once he decides to hit, he will fucking nuke people. So
15.
Nope.
There's a 15 hit.
no.
only the
There's
There's a
21.
13 hit.
Hey, Viva, you have advantage on all of these because she is surrounded.
I am flanked, yeah.
Oh,
Am I
my
surrounded?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You have 3 of them around you.
Sure
You're going to be
enough.
flanked either way.
Oh my word. Okay.
Well, I'll be a dead limb.
Well, so I will use my reaction to give her wings. So you have +5 AC.
Hey, thank you.
Okay, so this
So
is for the first claw. And it is a 17. So it's 17 hit?
You need
No.
a 23.
Cool.
Yeah.
So for my advantage
said
on the
+5?
second. Yes.
Yeah, so you're at 20.
Okay.
So advantage on the second claw. Rolled a 18.
Still too low. That would have
Too low.
hit.
That would have hit. That would have hit without Vommel.
All right, so advantage on tail. Nice. A 1. So
Well, you rolled a 21,
Yeah, but that's still too low
but it is still.
because of Vommel.
I was trying.
I was trying to as well. This is bad.
this is all malarkey. I wish my daughter would go to bed so I can say my true thoughts.
These are
Holy
the
Um,
nicest devils I've
It
ever
wasn't
seen.
according to you, man. It wasn't according to you. Just say it. Say it.
Very
Yes, yes.
demure.
Very mindful.
All right.
Very cutesy.
And so, in which I have 2 claw attacks, and there is only one person in front of me
There is
because
only
this
one
is
person.
the, and he has not stopped looking at you. And he snarls and he says, "I can taste the gold on you."
The what?
The gold.
Oh. Creepy.
Well, I didn't hit him with sap, and I don't have a cloak of displacement, so your ability to hit me is a lot easier than it used to be.
So with a, how do I roll this though? Melee weapon attack +3.
So that would be just a d20 plus 3. Plus your
Is it a +3 to
modifier.
weapon or +3 to hit?
Well, that's going to hit.
+3
Yeah,
is 19 +3. Everybody knows.
that's going to hit
Where did you roll this?
And
on the screen.
I don't see it yet. Oh, now I see it.
I'm going to hit 1d8 +4 slashing damage, which is
Plus a d6 of
Plus a
necrotic.
d6.
plus 2d6 necrotic damage.
So you got 10
No,
already,
I'm
David.
fine. I'm at 140 life.
So 18
Okay.
total from that hit.
18? Okay. On to 124.
Boy, howdy.
Mm. And then I strike with my other claw, in which I do a 1d. What do I do? A d20 +7?
If it says plus 7, then yeah, d20.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you're rolling way.
That's
You're rolling
gonna hit.
opposite of David. You're doing great.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good work.
This is
And
what
so
we
I
like to see.
hit, and then I roll a 1d8 +4.
Plus 1d6.
Plus 1d6 or 2d6.
Or 2d6, sorry. Plus 2d6.
Plus 2d6.
You're at 9, David. 19 for
Ooh.
this round.
19.
Necrotic.
Okay. So far, I'm at 38 damage.
Oh, jeez.
I certainly hope he's better at math than dying. Um, and so with this one, I will do 2 cows.
Against.
Oh,
This is against Vommel.
this is Vommel.
Here.
He's not surrounded, correct?
No.
Vommel is not.
No.
All right. So I did
What's your AC?
8, 24, and 22.
Those will both hit, so I already used my reaction. I save Astrid.
Thank you.
You said the last 2 hit, Viva.
The 24 and
So
the
what?
22.
Last 2 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's going to be 8 piercing
Hey, Viva.
and 12 piercing.
Is the Eater of Hope the one that's in the Theros book?
I don't know.
I'm just looking it up on D&D Beyond. The art, because Theros is my favorite. It's this guy, right?
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Big spook.
Love that shit. Sorry, I'm putting it into my notes, the art for him, so to replace the.
That's a very cool art.
All right, so who are we dealing with right now?
You just dealt damage to Vommel,
12 is up
which would have
next.
been 13, so you're on 12, which is this guy.
It's one right next to him, yeah. That one's next. And then Vommel, you're on deck.
Yep.
All right, so this one here, and he also has
He can hit
Three
either
attacks.
Vommel or
Yeah.
Astrid, but if he
He's-
attacks
so-
Astrid,
He's
he would have
advantage
advantage.
on me, but I'm assuming that thing that Vamal cast is still up.
It should be till the end of the round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you
So my AC is higher.
your AC is higher, but he has advantage. So
Correct.
yeah,
that's-
but you're surrounded, so they
I am
attack
surrounded.
like a pack, so they are
Yes.
going to claw, tail.
Hey, there's a crit.
Ooh.
There's another crit.
Ooh.
David, we actually did the math wrong looking at this guy. You should be taking an extra D12, 2D12 damage from him because the curse. The 2D6 was from his normal attacks.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Well, let Vivo go through the
I
current
know, I
stuff,
didn't
and then
mean
he
to.
can roll.
I
some
was just reading
stuff.
the hits correct.
Okay.
Damn.
All right, so that's 9, 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your other thing comes into play.
Yeah, I know.
Is she dead now?
18, 6.
So her.
I took heavy armor master
Oh, okay, cool.
as opposed to sentinel because sentinel was more or less
Redundant.
useless.
Yeah.
So when you're hit by an attack while you're wearing heavy armor, any bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Oh yeah. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt to you by that attack is reduced by the amount equal to your proficiency bonus. So it would be.
What is this?
Oh, I can post it.
Oh yeah, whatever. Malarkey. I'm familiar.
Are you familiar with the malarkey?
I'm familiar with
You're familiar
Malarkey's.
with Malarkey.
It is across the board.
What is? Is it +3?
No, it's +5.
+5. Where?
It's at the
Look
top
at
of the
your
screen.
character sheet.
Next to your walking
proficiency
speed.
bonus. It's next to your walking.
We're at 5 because it goes up with your levels.
Yeah, it's based on your level.
Okay. So it's.
You
18,
take 5 off the
19.
hit.
19 damage.
Okay.
And then you need
Yeah.
to roll the claw attack damage now.
And then yeah, you still have the claw attack that you crit with Vivo to roll damage on
Mhm.
above it.
The original
Yep.
claw attack.
The
Yeah,
second
you rolled a
claw.
you rolled a
Roll a
26
26.
You rolled a
on
crit
one of
on
your
the second.
claws.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You crit on the tail and you crit on the claws.
technically the second.
So I did that though.
It shows as you rolled the damage on the
This time, just roll it again.
tail.
Well, so it's I have the 5 + 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like it just.
Oh, okay.
Oh, each of those.
Yeah. So that's the 5 +
Okay.
4 and the 9 + 6.
Oh.
Oh, it was both attacks.
Yeah.
It was all under the tail attack. I was.
Yeah.
okay
It
with
just.
that.
It just.
Oh, I
It
got
just is the
you.
way that it displayed it. That's
Yeah.
my bad.
All right, well then you're done.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain about not taking more damage. I mean,
All right.
And then roll 4d12 then, because it's 2d12 per hit from the curse.
Who has the curse?
That'd be me.
But it's
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 from when you
every-
did it before.
These are the hits that you did with against me already. Apparently, you do more damage because of.
oh okay.
Yeah, the 2d6 is like built into your kit. Well, like every time you hit, you do 2d6. Though you do an extra 1d12 on a hit of necrotic to anyone who's cursed, and that can only be me or David. So just roll 2d12, and then David will add that onto his damage.
Whose turn is it?
It would be Vommel's next, but you just
It'll
need
be
to count his
Vommel's, but
hit.
we're darmage that I should have taken.
Okay. Vamo?
Vamo will look at the fact that we're being surrounded, take his, the maul, slam it into the ground, and then he will vanish. I will cast Steel Wind Strike, so I get to make an attack against all 4 people. And if I hit them, they take 6d10 force damage. And then I get to
What?
And then I get to teleport to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of one of the targets.
You got some cool shit.
The AoE damage? What the f-
It's not AoE, really. He's really individually hitting all of them, but it's fucking awesome.
It's basically
Call him a
Master Yi if you've played League of Legends.
Yeah.
And he's not wrong.
It's called Malarkey.
It's called we're level 15, Viva. We have high level shit.
So I'm just going to go.
30. You rolled a.
So I'm just going to work my way down. So this one first.
Yeah, just do your hits first.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And then my
40?
God.
no, but then my blessed strike hits technically.
Yeah.
So that one takes 40.
That's a
49.
menace.
This is a 5th level spell, guys. This is
Yeah, this is a 5th level spell.
Yeah, I'm not half-assing this. Then I'll hit this one next. Next one down.
You're not half-assing it, you're Malaki it for sure.
I am
Holy
Malaki.
He's
shit.
whoop-assing this. That's what he's doing.
49.
Okay, so if 13 doesn't hit, I will divine channel. I'll make that a 23.
Wait, that's your spiritual weapon.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it's
it
the same
did
plus
roll
11.
with spiritual weapon.
Oh, it's still plus 11. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Just make
So
sure you collect
I'll-
the damage on the Steel Wind Strike.
I will. So is a 23 hit, Viva?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to.
It's like whatever. Just let it.
36
Just
damage on
let
that
it
one.
loose.
Plus Divine Strike, or you can only do that on one.
I only get blessed strike on one thing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cheat. I need to go click the
I
other
wasn't
thing
saying
off.
you're going to cheat. I just don't have that in front of me.
Yep. Oh, I need to click the plus 10 damage. Plus 10 to hit. 1 second. Child divinity. Get that. All right. Moving my way down. Now on this one.
Who? All right. Someone decide who all hits what.
What's the AC you're going for?
Here's another one.
12 will miss.
Oh,
But I'll use it isn't taking only use 1 divide channel per round.
Oh, okay.
So I'll use my second divide channel, so it's a 22. Assume that hits.
that will hit. We'll look at it for these guys. 15.
Last one.
David, you're so close.
That one I missed.
I was attacking the big guy.
So that one misses. I will teleport here. So I will appear here so we have flanking. Oh, wait. Never mind. This one's within 30 feet. I will also hit this one. Ha 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 ha. To hit up
Jesus
to 5.
Christ. I hate this game. What's happening?
How did this happen?
A
It doesn't
14
matter
miss.
because I missed. But then I will end my turn here. I use my bonus action to use War Priest, so I get an actual physical attack.
What happened?
Jiminy cricket.
The cleric got
Are you
updated.
This is
technically
a-
have advantage if you're hitting this one?
Everybody is a Gish character now.
Okay, well, I hit.
Uh-huh.
So, please roll damage. Like that. There. So it'll be 16, so I don't have blessed strike again. So extra 16 damage on that one.
Okay, so someone explained this to me like I'm stupid.
So I cast a level 5 spell.
I know.
Oh.
Okay, so this character here.
Mhm.
How much damage did he take?
49.
49.
Cool. So cool. All right, and then this one here,
36.
36.
Yeah.
Vamo.
Hmm?
Let's hear it.
Oh, so as he's basically, there's just the feel of the wind and then the movement of the maul. In this case, it is a 2-hand just downward strike as they see the flame from the dragon's mouth and the end of the maul just kind of burst into fire as his holy energy interacts with the false blasphemous magics that form the false husk of the barbed demon. And we find out that blunt trauma beats spiked skin yet again. Rock
Just-
beats Ember.
We love a good. We
This-
love
this
a good blunt force
green-
trauma.
Ray. Before it ignites. All right, and then anybody else? It was a lot. It was a lot.
He did.
I'm sorry.
He did. I don't know who this third one was on. It took 35 damage, and then he landed next to him, and then he punched him for another 17.
16.
So, but was the +1 damage, or is that just ignore that?
That's the blast strike. It automatically rolls
Oh,
blast.
sorry. Then 16.
It was like this one you tried to strike didn't happen, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
you
missed
went back
this one.
and pounded on this one.
And then
Yes, I
and then
missed
this one,
one.
and then we got that one. Okay, so we're good.
So that one took like 60 some odd.
Yeah. So
16.
this
plus
one got
35,
this
yeah.
one got beat up. This one got, and then the one got decimated, and the other one got hurt.
Yeah, this one took 51 damage. One next to Astrid on the right.
51 damage.
Yes,
35
51.
plus 16. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Valen,
Okay.
you just see this
So-
mist of green spray, viscera everywhere.
Mhm.
As that giant kind of, had you known him before, like this brooding Goliath who lumbered, now quick as wind, just whisks its way through this crowd.
Okay.
Did he just dab?
Did he dab? He dabbed.
Murder dab. It's a murder dab.
Wow.
All right, Terry, it's your turn.
All right. So, well, first of all, I'm gonna arm myself with a bardic inspiration because I'm gonna do something quite risky, but I kind of have to. So, arming myself with a bardic inspiration so that we can get through this. So I'm gonna click it just so that there's a record, and then I will move up, and I will use my spells to heal our paladin with a
Heck yeah.
level 4 cure wounds.
You gotta be able to touch her. To move 1 square forward.
Well, what? Then I'll just move one more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so that's 54 points of healing back
yeah.
to her.
God damn.
And
I think that's more than I lost.
so I don't have more actions left, right? Because that's
Nope, that was your
still-
action, bonus action, and movement.
Yeah, and movement. Okay, and then I will rest it my turn.
All right. Who's up?
David should be up.
Believe it is me. Do. All right. Ugh. After getting my shit rocked and taking about 60 points of damage, let's see if I can't something a little bit better. Val is going to use the ability of his sword to win it. So he'll have his swords in both hands. That takes his bonus action. But we'll go do. I'm going to do an attack on each of the targets in front of me. I need a third target. The third.
I don't think you can get a third target.
No. So I'll just do 2 attacks on the.
What if
the
your third
base.
target is just your indecision? My God.
You might be the third target.
Simply
You half-wit.
die.
It could be his ego.
The heckler.
An 18 to hit on the Eater of Hope.
That will hit.
Yeah. This is a. It'll be 14 force damage. Well, slashing and force, but it's all magical. And the sap property means that he will have disadvantage on his attack. Then second attack will not hit. So I'm going to go ahead and burn my. Oh, I didn't roll the.
What was the damage? Sorry.
14 plus a d6 from Hunter. So 2. So 16 damage. Then I'm going to burn a second wind for the round and have another action. So I will attack. So 28 to hit. For 18
28 to hit?
damage. Yeah.
Look at you, like a real boy.
Someday he'll feel like he's 20 or he's 15.
Day. So the second attack, or that second hit, deals 24 damage. Last attack is a 16 hit.
16 does not hit.
Poo. All right. Well, I did my best. So Vala's in all that.
That was all to the
That's
Eater
also
of
the Eater of Hope.
all right. Heroic. Hold on.
Y'all, I'm rolling like normal. Who would have thought?
I feel like it's better.
The
this
shocking
way.
turn of events.
Yep. You can only act so cool when your dice do this to you.
Honestly, I think you should act less cool because I mean you're still acting too cool for what you're rolling.
Yeah, but you act like an idiot, so.
At least I roll better, so I can do what I want.
Ooh. Any opposition to me just absolutely eviscerating the guy.
That's why I
Or
left
between
you.
you.
I left them like figuring you were gonna nuke
Cool.
6 of them in a turn.
I realized I didn't pick up any of my spells, so
I mean,
after
you could be
changing
doing
everything,
that right now.
I that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, I was fixing my spells as well because I realized I forgot mine.
All right. That was the end of your turn, David?
That is the end of my turn. I did a lot.
You did. And it is Valen's turn.
Galen already went.
I already did. I healed 54 points of.
It
Yeah.
is now.
Hold on.
It is now
Hey.
this guy.
Let's take a break. I'm getting requested.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
All right,
He's in trouble.
we're gonna take. I'm sorry, I'm in trouble.
No worries.
Oh,
Have fun.
Uh-oh.
Don't
Someone
die.
cursed too
Oh,
much.
he's in trouble. Oh.
good luck.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know how to pull you guys into it to see it. Like, I think I have to just show it to you.
Yeah, it's everything's still
Like
in
share,
beta,
like
and they
a
split it.
like a share screen experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. But anyways, okay, so I have 3 attacks.
Yep.
And my 3 attacks are called
It's claw, tail.
Claw, Tail.
None of those hit. My AC is 20.
So this thing just kind of like whips itself at you, just flinging itself at you in a desperate attempt to strike. And then it is now Astrid's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try and hit this guy. Because I think with flanking I get advantage, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna take the easiest. Can I help? Ooh. Ooh. 31.
Yeah.
There's a chance that hits.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So 17 according to this.
Uh-huh. 17. And that's this one,
And-
correct?
Yes. And then I will do that again.
I mean, that was your crit. That was your time to use this smite if you wanted to smite.
Well, I'm trying. I haven't. Can I pump a smite? I can't. So do
can
you
still pump a
have to? Do you still have to call
No,
smite?
you don't have to declare it.
Call,
You can
do you have to
just
call
use it
out
only-
smite before you hit?
No, but you
No,
still
it
you can
specifically
only use
says
one.
it
Oh.
specifically says that you can do it when you know the result of your attack.
Oh.
It says it in the
By the way, this Barb Devil has his blade in his belly. And he's like, no, you had to have called it before. You had to have called it before because simply you can't just. No. You had to have called your shot before. Okay, that's not how this works.
To be fair, this does burn my. It's
gonna
not an
burn
immediate
something.
thing. It burns my bonus action.
Smite or
Yeah,
the
but
searing
you don't have to. You don't have to. It's you don't have to. I'm hurt. I'm obviously hurt. Just walk away.
I like the. I'm obviously hurt. You can just.
I
walk
really
away.
like
Guess you're
this.
starting to sound
I
like
like
Donald
this
Trump.
one.
I'm gonna. I am gonna put a smite into that one.
Carnations.
You can also do one divine smite without spending a spell slot. Looks like.
Yeah, but only one,
Yeah.
Which makes no sense.
which is very weird. But we weren't gonna talk about that one right now. I'm just burning my. I'm burning my bonus.
No, you should hold it for somebody important than me. I'm simply just a.
So it's gonna be 4d8.
Thank you.
You thought my shit was bad.
Yeah, you created. And did you add the fiend bonus to it too?
And if it's a fiend or an undead,
Yeah.
it gets an extra 1d8.
So that'll be 2 more d8.
Poor unfortunate souls.
If it is a fiend, I guess we never had that full
It's a
comfort.
devil.
It
Go
is.
on.
It is a
Okay.
fiend.
So it's 28 more damage.
An additional 28 on top of the 26.
Oh,
No,
no.
no,
So it's 26 plus 2.
You need another d8 in there because you smite it or you
I
crit
did.
it. No, an extra one. Because this will be 2d8. It's you're critting, so you double the number of
Oh.
dice. So you rolled a 2 on the first one, and then roll another one. All right, and another 2. So 30 total. 30 total from smite plus the 17 from your damage.
Mm-hmm.
So 47.
In a row?
In one hit, yes.
47.
Holy God.
Yeah.
So I need another 21.
I can do that for you if you'd like.
Let's actually let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
While debating them, it just bursts into flames.
I would prefer you just reconsider that smite.
I've never reconsidered a smite in my life. I'll just like hit and then twist the thing with the smite. I'll just twist my glaive.
It just turns into this ash and dissipates into the air.
Bummer.
Did you ever have
Which actually causes this one to recoil in fear, which means it pops out of your. You all
Tries to.
so both Valen and Ash should have a chance of attack opportunity.
So if I hit him,
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
Yeah.
I technically, so I have another attack before it's his turn.
Before I can attack? Okay.
Well, yeah, we would finish Astrid's.
Okay.
Stuff.
Yep.
Well, that guy can run, but I'm saying like,
But he can't hide.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. So Astrid is still in the motion. So yeah.
Yes. For
Who
now.
the fuck is smite in this game?
Okay.
23?
Doesn't hit.
No?
Just kidding. It does hit. It does a lot. It hits a lot.
With 10 slashing.
This is a magical weapon.
It is indeed a magical weapon.
Super duper. Okay.
And then I burned my bonus action for the smite. So that will be the end of my turn.
So just 10 damage.
Yeah.
All right, and then it's like that's when it retreats, and so both
There's the
Valen
attack
and Asher to
opportunities.
get an attack opportunity.
I will swing at it for a reaction. Right? That's something I can do.
Yep. Because as your turn just came through, you get your reaction.
16?
Yeah, that hits.
All right. He cannot escape. I say that. So 9 damage, but also
He tries to run, and you just slice his Achilles.
what is it? Relentless Avenger. I will use my reaction to use Relentless Avenger. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, you can reduce the creature's speed to 0 until the end of the current.
Dear Lord.
My God.
So he's not he's not going anywhere.
Why are you going nowhere?
Yeah.
Why are you running?
So Valen, you get. I'm assuming with this you get a
Advantage attack?
advantage on an attack, right? Because like you just hobbled this guy, he can't
No.
move.
I mean,
He may
that's
as
up
well
to
be
you.
laying.
In
Is this
theory.
one, right?
I would say he may as well be laying down. Like
So it's this one that attempted to escape, right?
yeah.
Okay. Huh. But because it's a reactionary attack, I only get 1, right? Or do I get
Correct. You
Just
only
one
get
just
hit.
one.
Yeah.
2? Oh, okay. Just 1 hit. All right.
Be greedy.
Hold up.
So that's how they balance
So
the noise. Okay.
23 hits, then it's a 6 piercing. Basically, after watching Ash, did you get your HP back? Did you
Yeah.
add
You healed
your
it.
54?
Yeah, at full health.
Oh, okay, full health. But why is it my screen only shows you have a very low health bar?
I think
I
you
have
see
no
his
idea.
Oh
health
no,
with
it's full. It's full. Never mind. Yeah. So after witnessing basically the majestic comeback did by Ash, I also let loose with a my arrows to trying to cripple our foes in front of us, so that to remind him that running away from MMA teams never good ideas.
So you shoot this dude that's hobbled on the ground?
Yeah.
All right. So that's a non-magical weapon?
It's a +1. It's a magical.
It's a magic?
Mm-hmm. +1 is an
Yeah, it's a
enchantment.
+1. It's a +1 longbow.
Okay, so 6 damage. Okay, so it is now its turn now that it's there. And it's going to attack. Valen. Does the 19 hit, Valen?
19 won't hit because my armor class is exactly. Oh well,
No,
18.
if it meets it, breaks it, beats it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I will use my reaction.
18, but I have a bardic inspiration, so.
No, Terry, I got it. I will use my reaction. Get +5 AC.
Give me what?
He's
He's
giving
adding
you
+5 to AC.
5 AC. Okay, so it won't hit then.
Okay, does a 26 hit?
Your crit always hits, no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one I can't save you from.
Nah.
So
no worries.
that is 15 damage
Okay.
as his tail just kind of whips around and pierces you right underneath your armor.
Oof. Feel that one for sure. I'm still alive.
You might also be full
HP.
Oh, actually, you know what I just did? I ran past Vamel.
Vamel's already burned his reaction. He just did it
He's
right
already
now.
burned his reaction.
Yeah, he doesn't have attack
which I knew.
available.
And so I attack.
Strategic.
Yeah, so I attack Astrid with the old.
You'll have advantage.
You'll have advantage
Yeah.
because I'm flanked.
Because you have this line, so she'll have.
So I rolled a
18.
19. Oh, hold on.
No, 21 and an 18.
21.
The 21 claw and the
21 claw
18.
and then the 18 tail will hit.
Yeah. Oh, the both hit? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That one does 0 damage.
Yeah, that does do 0 damage.
Wow.
Which kind of makes sense. You're hitting her plate armor, whatever she has. So like it's
Yeah. All right. So then with the tail damage, I do 10 piercing.
10 piercing, which
minus
is
5.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. All right, we look like we're at Liam's turn.
Sweet, I can do something. I'm invisible. I have advantage. So yeah, I'm just gonna wail on this first guy. I'm gonna attack with True Strike on my first attack. And because this is greater visibility, I don't lose invisibility.
What?
Yep, I have 1 minute of true invisibility. right, let's do. Oh. I'm gonna be rolling this 3 times. I didn't mean to do it that way, but whatever. I'll just. Which one? This is the first one. All right, 23 on the first one.
Yes, that's gonna hit.
All right, so that'll be. All right, you gotta add these all in. It'll be this one. So the 24. This is one-handed. So that's with everything plus sneak attack, and I get to add my true strike damage. That's not what I meant to click. True strike. Oh, well, I only take the true strike part of this. Didn't mean to do that. So 20, add the 14 to it.
What is the damage?
38 on the first one. A magic weapon. It is slashing. So 24 of that is slashing, and then 14 of that is radiant.
It just kind of hobbles to the side. Listen, listen to him. This is your tomb.
Yeah,
This
okay.
is
I heal again.
where you will rest. And
Where do I can
those of us will desecrate your body. We'll fuck your skull. We'll live inside your chest cavity. Shit in your mouth. It'll be nothing for us.
Yeah. Okay.
It is what is destined.
Are we keeping
You
tally
are
of this?
24.
Like a buck
Does
face
24 hit?
And then you fucking piece of shit. You'll never have anything.
Does this 24 hit?
You live in here, and you'll be swiped amongst the dirt and the rest of this fucking vile fucking.
I keep hitting him
piece
until
of
he
shit.
shuts up.
This piece of shit. This is your home. This is your fucking grave. This is what you'll be remembered. You're nothing. You've always been nothing. You've come from nothing. You'll be nothing. And then
You take
fucking
12
vile
more damage from my second attack.
Fucking elven pieces of shit. Hear it. Let me hear it.
Was that it? All right, cool. So I see this thing. The first one, I'm stabbing him like between the wings, and then when he kind of hobbles over, I'm going for like a decapitation cut because fuck devils.
And as you fucking lay waste to that, you hear this screeching sound, and the remaining bearded devils all turn tail and start to run back to their rooms.
Well, if they move, then all of us hit them. If
So
does this one move?
everybody next to somebody gets an attack opportunity.
Sweet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Even if
So-
I burned a reaction already?
No. If you burn your reaction, you won't.
I've already burned my reaction. Right?
So yeah, all of them have burned the reaction. So it's just me and David hitting this one dude.
All right, so David, well,
Oh boy.
I guess I
better
can't reach
see
him.
me
He's
do
outside my
something.
range.
Ooh, woo. Can I hit him with the 20?
uh-huh.
I did, because I rolled a fucking 9. Something.
I see that
So
guy.
you severely hobble it as it dissipates
Yeah,
into
I was like,
and then it goes to the center of the room where there's these markings on the ground, disappears.
What?
That jerk
Oh,
one.
they're all, yeah.
They're all phantoms?
No, they're all just running back to hell.
Oh, wow.
You guys find yourselves now in an empty library.
Ooh,
Yeah,
library.
I never expected, but if anybody was going to defeat him, well, surely. I mean, I guess it would be you. I didn't expect it to be you. Certainly, Now, if you could just get out of my fucking way, I'll put these books back on the shelves. And I know there was something over here.
Can I roll whoever this
And then-
fucker
Do
is?
y'all hear this?
I know.
Lovely.
Is that the gratitude we would get after beating all those guys?
If they made a mess over here, what were they looking for? My God,
Manners
this is
are a lost art.
absolutely absurd. I'm gonna go ahead and put these books back in where they belong.
Well, I
And-
can.
As long as she
I'm
doesn't
gonna look for that switch that locked us in, and I'm gonna try to find it and open it back up.
So there are actually 2 switches next to you.
Oh, okay. Can I do an investigation to see if I know what it is? Like which one it would be?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll 3 times. I guess we'll take the first one, which was a... Okay, so the lowest I could roll is a 24.
So one of them has like an indication that it is just like a door,
Uh-huh.
and the other one has an indication of a liquid, like kind
Well,
of like.
I'm not touching the liquid one. I'm going to try the door one.
All right. So across the hall, you hear,
Isn't the door opened back up over there?
yeah, it did. I can't. I don't know why I can't. So
That's fine. Hey guys, there's a
oh my God,
motherfucker over here. After a minute pass, I become invisible again.
Well, that sucked.
They just ran back to hell.
Not
Well,
all of them
most
ran back to
devils
hell.
do. Well,
One of them we sent back to hell for sure.
yeah. Do you think he's friends with your Rakshasa buddy?
Dear God, no, please.
Anything's possible, but I like to think they won't be talking for a while.
Hey, No Legs, are you a Rakshasa? Do you know of a Rakshasa? Yeah, the asshole who's been heckling us.
We have a less than excited
it is
librarian.
beyond me to think that I am a Rakshasa. There's certainly more than spirits out there who fairy, and then possibly. Indeed. And if you would just, by the way, his regard to this, and then simply.
I guess we'll try talking to him.
My God, I tried to just. Here it is. You don't belong here. And
Yeah, we know.
as simple as I tried to tell
Obvious.
you, what is it that you simpletons want from me?
It'd be nice to know what the devils were doing here, but overall, we're looking
The
for...
devils are here because of hubris. It is the lasting remnants of those who wanted more than they should have had, and alas,
So they're
Yeah,
just
we don't
the
need the moral
remnants of the
lesson. What were they?
fallen
What were they
Drannor.
actively doing here? Were they looking for something? Or were they trapped
that-
here?
oh no, that was something. Yes, they're trying to figure out how to get to the tomb. Specifically, yeah, the tomb.
The tomb?
The tomb.
What tomb are we referring to?
Wasn't there like the tomb with the hieroglyphics outside?
No, that was the door that we walked through to get in here before we fought the things.
I mean, yes.
Liam said
correctly.
something about a Netherese wizard trying to steal the Netherese scroll.
Alderese is the tomb that is buried below.
Below.
What's the significance of this tomb?
It is a tomb of a great and powerful being. That is what gets buried beneath.
I don't care
All right.
about tomb of a great and powerful being. What were they trying to do with it? They seem to have ways to get back to hell, anyways. So what are they looking for in said tomb?
Okay. Well, more specifically, there is a current battle between what is had and what is wanted. And those that have do want, and those that do want do not have.
Is there a way if we can move you out of the riddle section of the library and get you into the straight answer section of the library?
Oh, Liam gets such a look of the hypocrisy of that statement.
I'm just gonna,
This-
as I'm
question.
trying to
What
figure
are-
out what
what
he's
are
saying,
we-
I'm just
what
gonna
is in
start
the
picking
tome?
up books.
There's quite a bit of knowledge here.
I mean, there
It
tends
is-
to be in tombs and libraries.
I'm
Exactly.
just
Necessarily
picking
in
up
tombs.
books
What are you talking about?
and like putting them back on the shelves as they're all arguing.
So, I think fairly importantly to those that are here looking through the books, let me find this.
Also,
There's
did
a-
you give us a name of this place? Like of the tomb? That it was down below?
So, this is the tomb of Aldharis.
What the fuck do you... You know when you start saying these long-ass names that you need
I
to
know.
post them for me? Because I'm the one who takes the notes.
Let me find where I wrote it so I can copy it.
Spelling is hard.
Indeed.
Yeah, I agreed.
Especially when
Really?
everything's fucking spelled shit.
God damn it. Weird ass spelling.
What are you talking about? My brother's name is literally fucking Liam.
Thank God for that.
I know,
Somebody-
right?
You know what? There's always that one redneck elf. It's like Legolas.
There's always the one
Also,
redneck
Vamos, I
elf.
don't want to talk about you and your 45 character length name.
Or your redneck tribe, so whatever.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, have fun with that. So,
Yeah, that's not what I heard.
Yeah, we know. All right, so we're above the
Well,
tomb. Of
if
this
you're
guy.
interested in the knowledge of these tomes, there's certainly enough to fetch you 15,000 gold. For the chained tomes, those are useless spell books. What you expect to find here beyond that, I do not know.
I'll go page through a few tomes.
You happen to find amongst all of them one more scroll of protection.
Protection from evil? And good, I guess?
Yeah.
Who...
I mean, I'm just looking at covers and titles as I literally I'm just going up to piles of books that obviously have been knocked off by the fiends. It's like putting them back on the shelf. I'm just like looking at the titles as I go. Not like digging around. Curious.
Baylor, you should take this scroll.
I show what?
Take the scroll of protection from evil.
That's true. So
Vamel,
I'll add it to my inventory then.
Vamel and will, also help put away books because the sage background. But for him, when he's not haphazardly looking through the titles, if there's anything about the history of Myth Drannor, because he's beginning to put together the hypothesis that these underground passageways lead to the Underdark, that they are the cause of the drow. And so he's trying to find anything that might shed some light on that hypothesis.
Okay. So you're going to find several different books that you find interesting. One of them is that there is this eclectic knowledge that had in the ages well past have been brought to Myth Drannor from all walks of life. And you had seen in kind of like in a shocking way that there was even the Red Wizards had once been brethren here. And you had seen those who are the protector of the chromatic as well as the metallic dragon had brought forth knowledge and understanding. And there was this kind of unified idea here within Myth Drannor that all this knowledge can be shared. But during some of these ages, they began to fall apart. And that is when you're interrupted by this figure, and he kind of like butts in with his scooting himself over, and he says, "Just get out of the way, you dumb behemoth.
Ooh.
It is beyond you to understand these tomes."
Can I hit him?
I wouldn't bark up that tree there, no legs.
No.
Can I throw a book at the back of his head? I'm dead serious right now.
He's like, I'm gonna fucking smite that guy.
There's nothing that this duller, whose head is as thick as the rocks that it used to eat,
Mm.
can decipher from these books. So do yourselves a favor.
Val's just gonna
Does a
sit
25
across.
hit if I throw a book at
Ooh,
the
now
back of
you've
his
done
head?
it.
Good night, honey. Love you.
Alex,
Now
what are you
you've done it.
rolling?
Hit dice. I'm taking a short rest.
I'm
Vamel is very
doming this
clearly
dude with a book.
a breath.
No, he's been hit. I threw a book at him, literally.
We'll say you guys are down in here.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know where I'm supposed to be, but like if he's
We'll set up the stage. We're working over here. Vamel was working over there. I was being a bit.
well, he
Barbarics.
found out.
Barbaric attitudes, barbaric actions is what I detest about your kinds. Please leave my studies. I have much to organize. Good luck with the rest of the tune. I imagine the wise and educated amongst you will bear well. But, and honestly, I don't want to be around you for much longer. So it's full of traps and treasures, and you will not survive. Plain and simple. And
we deal with that every day.
leave the way you came, because I cannot bear to spend eternity with the likes of you and that gargantuan.
How big is his head?
Never mind.
I just
He's
curious.
He's like
half
this-
of a person. He's
He's
literally
like
half
this
a corpse.
tiny little elf in a fucking wheelchair.
I know, seriously. What gives
I'm right.
him
Like
the-
I threw a literal book at his head.
Yes, because that's what you do with knowledge. Not one amongst you understands what it is to respect the times, the tribulations of others.
Hey guys, do you think he'll
Ew.
fit in a bag of holding?
Stop.
No, I don't want him to mess
I
with
don't
the rest
want
of my
him in the
stuff
bag
in
of
there.
holding.
Don't.
But
I just
also,
wanna-
I
wanna- he can't
will
mess-
be
No,
pulling.
first off, he can't mess anything in there because it's not takes up different spaces. You'd have to know what was in there to do it, but you could just put them into the void.
Hold up. Hold up.
Wrong button.
Hold
Did not
up.
move
Hold
the
up.
note. I'm sorry.
What are you doing, Valmo?
Hit the wrong button.
Let me check one thing.
So I want to do a medicine check. Just looking at him real quick. Before I take this action. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Are you looking to see where you can
I
put your
would-
foot up his ass?
No, quite
Does he
the
have
opposite.
enough of an ass that you can put
That's
your
it.
foot up?
It's just like maybe a 2, maybe like the
Sorry.
start of his large
Carry on.
intestine.
So looking at his legs, with the spell regeneration, it can actually regrow limbs. Did he lose his legs in a way where
That's exactly what I was trying to get at. But you go first. You go first.
So the question is, with various spells, that say like you can regrow a limb, they lose his legs through
Incompetence?
well, probably. Can he be healed to regenerate his legs or no? And I'm fine with the word no. I'm absolutely fine with
So
not being.
the answer
Yeah, 'cause
is
fuck him.
no, and he kind of looks at you like, the answer
We
is
were in the
no.
basement.
The answer is no, and like,
So
what you pick up amongst this is any attempts to do anything other than to like procure and obtain and retain knowledge is beneath him. And essentially, because you guys just seem like gravediggers,
Right.
Shooters.
none of you are of any concern to him.
All right. In that case, DM,
He
I'm
should be
gonna
real
hit him with the
concerned.
spell.
Vama will very slowly, and just I don't know the size difference. It just kind of
I'm
look
forcing him to be sympathizing and be open to help.
Terry has this spell.
I told you.
I love that it came up so quickly. I
So
love that it came up
quickly,
so
actually,
quickly.
I popped in for this. Okay, so what is this?
It is a spell that's forcing the character to be sympathizing or to be sympathizing with our group, or to be antipathizing with.
Can you
his
post the
own
details?
comrade.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, an 8th
Um,
level spell. Oh, no problem.
Oh, casually.
It's this is a very large spell that he just threw out.
So he kind of turns to you and he says, "Oh, my beleaguered wanderers, those imbecile brutes who punch and kick your way through here. No, I imagine you are not
The casting
destined
time of this is an hour, by the way.
to be here
Oh.
much longer. So let me help
Take an
you
hour. I'll just take a short rest.
out of here. Someone, you, big one, put me on your shoulders,
What?
and I will help you out of here. But surely you are not destined to die in this stale orchard of begotten knowledge.
So, for everybody, I think Valen's spell is successful. He is now trying to help us, but it took us an hour of dealing with this shithead to effectively get there.
Oh, really?
It worked for me. It was a short rest
Can I
for
take
me.
a short rest during that to heal?
I already did it, so yes. I feel like
I'm
anyone
asking
was...
the DM and not just doing it.
Yes, yeah. All the while. Cool with
Okay.
that.
That would be enough time to look at like all of these
I
rooms,
didn't
right?
know it was gonna
So
be
for the most part, like, there's a lot of stuff here. but what you guys find is like probably $1,500 or 1,500 gold pieces worth of fucking books.
Are we actually looting?
No, I don't want to
No,
steal
we're
his
not.
stupid
I don't
books.
think that was something that was like on my
Heck his
agenda.
books.
I mean, he's already looking at us with a stereotypical image as a group. I don't
We're
At
want
this
not
point, he's
enforcing
more than
that.
happy to help you.
Yeah, Terry, you gave him the ability to like want to help us
Yeah, but
after
like
an hour.
wa-
But
want to,
I still
want
don't
to
think we
help
take-
me. Want to help me means that I want him to share his story with us as to how he got here, why he's only half of a creature right now, and then what he has witnessing other than what he just told us earlier that what he wasn't open to us.
Just so you know, he's driving Vamo like Ratatouille, and he takes him into the room. He releases the lever. He releases the lever to let you all out of the library.
Oh my god.
Like Ratatouille. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I can assure you that some brick or something something gets destroyed. Nothing important, but I can
Did we
assure
ever
you
get this
You
guy's
accidentally
name?
keep bumping him against the ceiling.
by accident.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
no man's. I am no man's Ratatouille. Is what you just keep repeating to yourself.
The ancient child story of
Hey,
Ratatouille.
librarian,
All right.
who are you?
Um.
What is your story while we venture out
I
into
know.
this labyrinth?
Well, so it is my job to detail those more specific entries and detail the history of what it is of the tomb of the once great major wizard who brought down those magical crests and wrought forth a new age.
Brought down the crest. You mean the one that brought down the shield when the red dragon flew over the throne?
Yes, exactly. So you're familiar, but there's more specifics to this because in the past it has been more or less fantasized.
And you mean the one who then led to the original downfall of Drannor and the releasing of the greater demons into
Yes. So awkwardly,
your
it is my job to try and erase the fact that it is the fault of the Elvin's hierarchy itself.
Well, no
Who-
one's fault. No one's discussing that. We all knew it was going to come down to that.
Because
the
in
elves and the
truth,
Eucharist did this.
it is unbelievable what these families thought they were entitled to, what they
Agreed.
thought that they were owed,
Yep.
what they suspected was beneath them. And so they built thousands upon thousands of holes into the nine hells for essential slavery to do the things that they wish they did not want to do for whatever meager task it was. And so what was the pinnacle of all kind quickly dismantled and fell into ruin because it was built upon the most porous surface on all coasts. This land is bathed in ruin and treachery and luck and fortuity, and no one escapes here without having suffered from one of those. And this tomb was to protect those smart enough to go looking for the most accursed vessel. You all are on a path that is going to bring nothing but destruction. And so
We've been
I'll
on
go
that
with
path
you.
for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yes, you all smell of death and decay. It's, I guess we're rats.
No. Liam literally smells like shit.
I don't smell
I
like
noticed.
shit. I smell
Talking
like
about me.
sulfur. Sulfur. Different.
Sulfur. Sulfur is the smell of
I smell
two
like a
goats
delight.
who have ate eggs poached for nothing but 3 weeks.
It's also the smell of the hells, but
Congratulations.
You're welcome
Now.
is the answer.
Did we get his name during any of that?
Have you asked?
I did. That's why I asked his story and who
Oh, you
he
did?
was. Yeah. You gave
My
me the rest
name-
of that information.
My name is
Or-
Essek.
Suspicious.
Oh, okay. I'm sitting here like, why do I know that name? And I thought it was one of the guys on our on Thom Petty, but then I remembered that Essek is also the name of the guy that's from Critical Role, and that's why I remember the name.
My name is Essek because
No. The name is fine. My brain was like, oh, I've heard this before. He must have some kind of backstory of we've already met him, and I was trying to place him. So
Well, he didn't move very far.
please, the library is emptied of these. But be careful because those who dwell below their homes often made tombs and portals for their.
yes, we are well aware of the amount of portals that reside in the city of Doors. This is the city of Doors.
Let us go.
There's an
Come
actual
on.
city of Doors. There is this, which
Yep,
is
yep.
also known as.
So he starts.
Are we good to start moving?
Come on, Appa.
Oh,
I
great
don't
to
think this
say.
NPC's living through this encounter after this.
No,
Seriously, what the
he's
fuck?
not making it.
The disrespect is unreal, man. What the
This man's
fuck?
not making it out of this basement.
Yeah.
On you.
What is going on with
If
this
I have
guy?
to, if I have to explain 1 foot in front of the other, I will. But you, giant, stone-faced and stone-brained man.
Oh, I moved
let's
the
go.
giant. I can't move your token.
I'm rolling with.
Okay, we're just saying that you're on Bommel.
He's rolling with
Vamos.
the homies.
All right, Alex, you got to move your guy.
Bama will put up with it for now because he's helpful, but just very quietly.
You smell like patchouli.
Is that supposed to be an insult?
The deepest insult.
You smell like
the deepest
smell
insult
like
is that
patchouli.
Your father was a hamster and your mother smelled of elderberries.
Oh,
Actually, no, it's your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of an elderberries.
so as you guys exit that room, you guys see that path that journeys down. Honestly, I can't bear to see you all die like this. Please put me down while I continue my studies.
I will
With
happily put him down.
pleasure.
You. But Good luck
While
to
you
you
sit
all.
here and study, is there anything that we should know of or look out for in order to make it further into the tomb?
You're not intelligent enough to pass the next puzzles. This tomb was protected by those much clever than you, and your flesh looks delicious to those that are waiting. I don't know. Good night. Have a good time.
Goodbye.
Thank you for, yeah.
Goodbye,
Okay,
Essek.
bye.
Enjoy the library.
Enjoy being a fucking nerd.
Fucking nerd is my mother's maiden name, so I don't find that offensive at all.
We'll continue to move, I guess. I'll just continue to move us. Can't move Alex.
That works.
All right, so you guys continue to move down these darkened paths, and
There's
You
gonna be
soon-
a normal-sized hole in the wall as he just punches it as they keep by. Just
Yeah, as you should.
you get to a fork in the path.
Let's let our not rogue ranger do a survival check again. I'm sure it'll go well this time.
Can I do a survival check to look around and see if there are, like, if one of the one of the directions looks more traveled or traversed than others?
I mean,
Okay, sure. I would say of the three options,
I'm still really
straight,
good at it. I just suck.
left, right.
They're all directions.
The heavier wear is the path to your right. So which is what I'm saying here, right?
That one or down there?
Yeah. The heavier path is that. While they're all fairly worn, the heaviest pathway is this one.
I'm gonna spend a use on detect portal and see if I can tell direction where. Not explicitly just the nearest, but like where are the portals, the energies between the veil, like where is that thinnest, where's it thickest, like where's this
Okay.
direction do I see?
So you get a hard hit. You get a hard hit directly to your right. It is powerful, it is pungent, and it almost drops you
Like
to your
that way?
knees further.
But like in that direction.
Through several walls. It is excessively powerful to the point that you know that there are very, very powerful portals to your I guess it'd be to your right.
You see Val kind of keel over after looking around a little and just throw up a little bit.
just a little bit.
Like do a con save. He's okay. I was gonna say if I took less, if I was under 10, I was gonna take damage.
I flew up.
True. Uh,
But to kind of put where you're at, like nothing is telling you to not move forward or in any of the directions, or that you can't split up.
Yeah.
Do we want to head towards the portals, or do we want to check everything out?
I'm gonna head straight first.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought that was like me, my screen
No.
doing something.
Do you guys see the rock move on the side? Or was that
I'm trying to like I had moved the map around and it kind of fucked up.
I was literally moving the map at the same time, and I saw it catch on the corner. I was like, wait, why is it doing that?
Yeah, Viva learned how to animate maps.
I mean, it felt like it. It
Super
felt like there was a
good.
moving
Super
rock.
good. All right, so I would say, to some extent, you guys can move freely or split up.
Okay.
Okay. Then if we're gonna split up, Val's gonna go look towards the portal. You know, kind of his.
All right, so I'm gonna give you guys each like
Which direction is the
I would
portal?
say like 70, 80 feet of movement.
Okay.
If you guys want
portal
to.
would be this way.
Alright, I'm gonna go the opposite way. This
I'm
was
gonna go
about
toward
80
the
feet of
rock.
movement.
And check it out. Oh, there's more paths beyond the rock.
This was 80 feet of movement for me.
Okay. So I would say, so what do you see, Val?
I see. I've walked past one room with a, can only assume, pedestal in the middle. I'm next to another room with a pedestal or a column, and then directly in front of me is what looks to be a larger empty space, and I believe a door over here.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, y'all.
You're good.
Where the fuck did Vommel go?
He's still up at the top.
Is he? I don't see
Yeah.
him on my screen.
He died.
Is he invisible? Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's
Okay.
there.
It's hard for me
So-
to really can't
So
see.
you start walking
You go
into
this
a
way.
room. Val, you start walking into a room and you see these giant stone statues. I'm just a little bit off. Okay. All right. Anybody else?
Mm,
I'm just gonna keep.
I feel bad
yeah,
that
Valen gonna follow the Vamu and because like he saw the path beyond the room on the right, so he wanna check it out.
Remember, Vommel does not have dark vision, so I'm the one who has the worst space on this map.
I'll lead. It's just like I need to know how many spaces we can move at a time.
Well, what do you guys see?
We turned a corner and there's another big room, so we haven't seen
Yeah.
anything worth noting yet. And my passive perception is 21.
Val, as you go closer to this room with all these like monstrous stone statues, you read a description on the base of one of those larger statues in front of you. And it reads, "Where flames once blazed, now find cool, flowing water. Seek the strength of earth to avoid the airy slaughter.
Can you give me that second sentence again? Seek.
Where flames once blazed, now find cool flowing water. Seek the strength of earth to avoid the airy slaughter.
Val will back slowly up and then investigate this.
In this particular room, you see a furnace in the center of the room. Barren, ashy, cold to the touch. Had been dead for countless times. Survival check may be more helpful.
T8.
3 months ago, maybe a Monday through Wednesday type situation.
Okay. Val will pull out his copper wire, send a message to. He doesn't know who's where, but he'll send him the opposite direction, and say that he has found an inscription. Inscription of found some stone statues. There's an inscription of where flames once blazed, now find cool flowing water. Seek the strength of earth to avoid airy slaughter. Found a furnace.
Wonderful riddles.
Assuming that somebody heard that on the other side, he doesn't know.
I mean,
Who would have received it, Viva?
I don't know who has the copper wires. I don't.
It doesn't require a copper wire. That's what you need to use to cast it.
Yeah, so it's I sent a message in a line towards wherever they would have been.
It would have been Valen.
Well, I was in here, is when I sent it.
It would have been.
Okay.
Ashford.
No one.
That would be Ashford.
I mean, technically me, but also if you did a straight line, it would.
I mean, you can draw a straight line in any angle. It doesn't have to be like horizontal.
So you're the yeah. So it would be.
Yeah, like I pointed it in the direction that you guys would.
Okay.
So Asher, I guess you would have gotten that.
Okay. I will relay that information. Although I don't think it's wise for Val to be on his own.
It's not like he's gonna fall into another portal by himself, right?
Definitely not over.
Definitely not.
You can't do nothing to stop me.
Okay.
Well, I walked this way, and then everyone else walked this way.
Val's gonna continue to walk back towards the center. Go check.
I'll head back towards the center too.
So.
Did you tell us the riddle before you went?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shouted it. Something.
We gotta do it again. Tell everyone, though.
But so DM, from my night vision, I can actually see beyond the path lead to the end. They are. Can I share that information with the team or
No?
Okay, got it.
So
unless
technically there's a wall.
Go there and
Yeah, there's
walls.
There's walls.
Okay.
This is going to
you
require
can't see through the walls.
You all to figure out the puzzle.
Just remember, that's more of a we're playing on a piece of paper versus having the walls put in each of those.
Okay, so
that's just a limitation of the
Can
software.
you repeat the puzzle again?
He wrote in the chat.
Okay.
Where flames once blazed, now find cool flowing water. Sink the strength of earth to avoid airy slaughter.
So, my guess is we're looking for something earthen. But we haven't found anything that would make sense for
Now
flames
find
used to blame.
cool flowing water. Seek the strength of earth.
I mean,
to
from
avoid-
here we can kind of see there's a rock over here, but that doesn't really make sense about the first part of it.
I'm gonna
Was
walk
there
into
any
this
other
room.
rooms that looked like they were clearly?
Who's that just pinged this thing?
That's me.
Okay. So what you find is a pensive standing in the middle of the room. Empty.
Civ? I'm assuming, Asher, you're kind of walking up at this point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've found this. The rooms further down had a furnace, 4 stone statues with the inscription, but I didn't go into that room. Tried not to get too close to this. It gave me the willies.
Mhm.
But I sent a message to that other, to hopefully somebody.
I received it.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I relayed that information to
Okay, so you gave it to everybody else. Okay, well.
yeah, and then I came back this way because I realized you were by yourself.
It happens. It's. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So, the riddle talks about fire, water, earth, air.
Mm-hmm.
I think the furnace would relay the semblance of fire. So we need to find the semblance of water, and I don't know what a pensive is. I'm assuming it could be like a water hole, but I don't personally know.
Water hole.
Do you know, Astrid, these things are?
Pensive?
I know the word pensive about someone reflecting. I don't know what a pensive is.
Is it like a reflecting pool?
I think that's what it is.
PENSIVE. Viva?
So somebody do a Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh boy, howdy!
But
Can I
I'm
do an
nowhere near
Arcana
them,
check?
so I can't do it right.
Yeah, so
it wouldn't be
me
us.
and Astrid.
Okay.
Astrid, do you have more than a 0?
Nope.
So both.
Got you a 9.
We might be crossing the point where Ben's falling asleep anyway.
Hey! So pensive is actually. So pensive is a thing in which you filled with water in order to detect, look within, decipher through magical terms.
The only place I can think of this being ever said was in Harry Potter, but
Yeah, like the thing where he puts all the memories.
yeah.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Well, I think this would be the location of where water would have been held, but it doesn't. This doesn't convey flowing water to me. So,
Where flames won't blaze, now find cool flowing water. You take the water, put it in where the flame used to be. Right?
I think we need to find flowing water in the location that Blaze once was. Would have been the room with the burn.
Okay.
I'll pull out the copper wire and point. How? So my issue with like pointing is like I don't know what's a great direct, like how to choose a direction to point, because I don't know what the layout of the rest of the
I mean, it could just fail.
area
And you just
is.
keep going until you confirm.
Okay. So
like-
I'll
I
just
would
do that.
also say you have advantage because you guys are brethren, right? Like,
It doesn't.
but
Where is your sister right now, Viva? Can you point to her?
my sister, that way. I can tell you fucking right now, my sister's that way. Ain't no fucking mystery about it. That way. Oh, my other sister? That way. Ain't no fucking. I don't have to guess. I know. Minnesota, that way. Denver, that way. You want to play this game?
Oh man.
I would say I'm okay with you guys having a innate
have
ability to be
message.
like, I know he's over there somewhere.
Yeah.
And I
just-
wouldn't be
don't-
like,
I don't
that's
wanna,
weird.
Like, meta game it because like I can see through the walls. I have enough vision that I could see like to the end of the corridors and stuff.
Yeah.
I can physically see it.
All
but I
right,
don't
at this
want,
point,
like,
we should just all group back
my
up because
ability.
splitting up is not like we can just go back and just call.
And you guys can
But if we
move
have
as quick as you can, but also like, yeah, metagaming it.
All right,
I mean,
let's,
you kind of know where he's at. Like
let's
that's.
let's
kinda
all
know, but I'm
group
trying
back
to-
up so we don't have to keep communicating across multiple rooms. So, if
I'm
Valen-
okay with you guys being able to with the copper wire where he says, "I know my brothers." Generally, like you guys have been dungeon crawling. You guys have been dungeon crawling for so long that you're not. You know he's not up the way.
Yeah. Do we still have the sending stones? We could just do that.
Well, you can
You
only
guys
it
do
once.
also have sending stones.
Those only work once.
Oh, there's only. Okay. Well, whatever. You guys can.
Unless
walk
they
back
change
this
them in
way,
the future, but they can only be used once.
I would say, where everybody's yawning, we have 15 minutes.
Yeah, and the way that Ben is physically
Ben,
asleep.
dude, Ben is a beautiful, beautiful man, just sitting there, taking
That's a
in all
comfy
that.
couch.
Dude, that couch, there's no way anybody would survive off that couch.
Ben 100% said, I showed up to kill a bunch of devils and then go the fuck to sleep.
Yeah, look at that couch.
As a good cleric should.
Yeah.
Well,
what
I
I
just
do.
was waiting for you guys to be done because I do have an action.
All right.
Okay.
Doing
No, fucking let him have his actions. Let's go.
Yes.
I found a giant rock is where I've been, and I was curious to see if it's mobile, kind of tapping on it. Because it's very design
Taste it. You are a
Lick
Goliath.
it.
Taste the rock. You know.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not gonna lick my arm.
as a proprietor of rock essences, it is
It's a nice
beyond
boulder.
you why this particular rock is
I
here.
like that boulder.
It's a nice boulder.
It's a nice boulder.
I like that boulder.
Okay, so unfortunately, people talked over you, Viva. It's a what kind of boulder, or just
It is a slate boulder.
slate boulder?
It is much lighter than those who don't understand boulders would expect.
Well, that's gonna be a thing. I will try to move it to see what is underneath it.
So you pick it up,
Apparently,
and without much effort, you're able to pick it up out of the ground that it has been in, and freely move it. So where are you going to move it?
I'm just gonna move it right over here so I can see what's underneath it.
Okay. So you move it to the side, and where it was at, where it had previously been, nothing inches.
Fair enough.
Let's just bring the boulder with us.
That
It's
is
a pet boulder.
seek the strength of earth. That would be earth.
Yeah,
Is a
That was
boulder.
my thought.
that's what I was thinking. But I feel like we might need to potentially resolve first bit for this.
Agreed. But that is why
I
I
think
was
figuring that out does help.
So we have-
Let's. I would say we continue because you guys have another corridor to go down. We go down that before we consider this
I'm gonna move
done.
forward.
All right.
So I'm gonna move. Astrid, are you okay? Move you.
Yeah.
Alex, you're gonna have to just follow along.
All right. So those of you, what is that? Is that Valen and Vamo? You get to T in the road. To your left, you see an opening. To the right, you see
Got it.
one, and you hear this. To the left, this empty space. To the right, you hear this whipping wind.
What does that mean?
That means we're going to the right.
Okay.
To the left was empty, and to the right was.
All right, so Vamo,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to roll a dexterity check.
That's not gonna be good.
Ah.
Like a dex save or just rolling my dex?
Dex save. So before you step into this room, you hear this, and you see this body on the ground,
Oof.
Very large.
decimated, ripped to shreds, sliced, decimated. And it gives you pause
Body. Yes, it does.
as you continue to hear this.
There's something.
That sounds like it could be the
Sounds like
the
airy
airy
slaughter.
Yeah.
So we might need that rock to put in view to stop the wind. You might want to go get your
You
pet. You
can't
might want to
see
go get your pet
anything.
boulder if you
I
don't
will.
already have it with you.
Let's go get the pet boulder.
But there's nothing like visually that is seen like
I'm
in the
thinking in my mind out of game. I'm thinking Indiana Jones and the Neil.
Yeah, something like.
You have to be penitent, Neil,
Oh,
to
yeah.
not lose your head. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
This is.
I'm pretty sure there's a more famous boulder in Indiana Jones. I'm just gonna point out.
No, there is that, but like the whipping
Colorado.
wind and slaughter.
Boulder.
I know.
CC Boulder.
What's in this room?
What's in that room?
Yeah.
So those of you that travel north and into that room, what you find is like a
it's
large
like a Korok puzzle.
empty room in which there are these stones set in this pattern. It's a little unorthodox. You can't quite make out what it is, but it's not quite a circle. It's not quite a.
Is it a Korok circle? Are we missing the one boulder to put it in and then get a Korok?
I don't know.
Yahaha. Vamo, bring the pet boulder. We might need a yahaha.
Yaha.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so if I were to pick up this boulder, where would I move it?
Into the middle.
Yeah, into the middle, into the stone
what
circle
about
middle.
Over here?
No, right here.
Up north, Vamo.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try to put the. Wow. That was very.
You did it.
And so you hear this sound, and all of a sudden that whipping wind just dies down.
Hey.
Hey.
All right, we found part of it, guys.
Wow. That is not. All right. Well, let's go see where the body was.
Okay. In there, you find several things. There's a crossbow made of this mahogany,
Oof.
and it is etched
Material.
with quite a bit of history. There is a scroll that contains a recipe, and then there is this lavender frog etched out of like petals that had been decayed by time. What do we call this? Stones that have like trees when they turn into stone? What is that?
Petrified?
Yeah, petrified.
Yeah,
There you
petrified.
So petrified petals.
go. Uh-huh.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Agreed. All right.
Well, this is cool and all. We still haven't figured out the first part of the riddle.
The running water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the body. Just, I know again, I couldn't see the map, but is the body on the floor just that big compared to us, or is that just a weird design flaw?
Weird design flaw.
Okay. I was like, oh look, it's a giant. That would have.
Is it a Goliath? Is it a giant? Is it a Goliath corpse? Need to investigate.
It's a design flaw. It's a person.
All right.
Is
Well,
it
let's.
3 months old?
Well, we have the petals. Let's gather up the things that we have here, as they will likely be important. We've learned that dungeons often have their own answers within their hallways.
Well, we were told that this was a puzzle for the next part, so I feel like this is
Yeah.
relevant.
So we'll gather all the items and keep going. All right, so we've done that. I don't think I saw anywhere else.
Then let's head back to the center spot.
Oh, it didn't go down. Did we?
Okay. So you guys find yourselves at the two main rooms where there's a pedestal and a furnace.
Yeah. Yeah, the furnace is down there. So I want to go back to
A
the
pensive
room.
and a
I want to go
furnace.
back to the room with the furnace and investigate to see if there's like running water or anything like that.
My furnace is where flames once blazed. Now find cool.
Are we worried
flame-
about what's in this room?
I haven't looked. There's a statue.
Following the group.
I'm glad they're all statues.
Terry, I'll drag you over.
Yeah.
So where the flames once blazed, now find cool flowing water. So does anybody else see any kind of flowing water in this area?
Well, there used to be flowing water in the entire environment, but we drain it.
Well, why don't we look in the furnace?
I rolled 3 for my investigation, so I'm not seeing
Okay.
shit. So I'm
Let me.
asking around.
I can roll
um,
investigation. I gotta turn this off.
Yeah, me too.
27.
17.
Where you guys at?
In the
The furnace.
room.
All right. So yeah, it is charred. It is. There's embers everywhere. It is a kind of this pillar that made out of obsidian that creates this vase shape in which you had seen several different instances which it had. It's a ritual site, I guess. That you guys are kind of deciphering.
And there's no essence or any sign of any liquid flowing or movement. Or we can't even hear anything.
Well, there was here, but there's also this room.
Yeah. Which has a pensive, which would be filled with water, but it doesn't necessarily convey flowing water. But look around in there and see if you find anything else.
All right. Investigation, I guess. All right, he'll look in the pensieve.
Can you move the pensive? Like, is it something you pick up and carry?
Well, first I want to look inside and hopefully not get like bitten by something.
Find anything there, Viva?
Nope. I'll try to move it then. Is it attached to the floor?
Nope.
All right.
It is unmovable.
Oh. Okay. We're missing something.
Can we inspect the scroll and the crossbow? Because there was mention of it having carvings, stuff on it.
I don't understand.
We have like water skins and stuff. Can we fill up a water skin with water from the pensive and then bring it with us?
The pensive is empty.
Is there water in it or not, Viva? Sorry.
There's no water in it.
Oh. There's fucking no water anywhere.
Hold up. Alright, cool.
Can we go to the room? Can I go into the room on the left with the statues, supposedly, and hopefully not get murdered?
Yeah, you can go in there.
Alright, and you said these are statues?
Yes.
Alright, so there's a door to the north. You got some statues. Can I do an investigation or arcana or something for figuring out what these are?
Uh-huh.
Which one do you want? I guess arcana. Uh, 26.
All right, so amongst the room, you see this like marble-esque carving of a Yinagahun.
Look, I've clearly know what that is.
And standing around it, you see a cambion of a demonic.
Alright, so Cambion, something we can't pronounce, and something else we can't pronounce. What's the... Cambions are from hell. I assume the rest of these probably are too, but are any of them fire-based?
Well, the other statues you saw were null thing.
Okay, so these are null things. So is this guy a fire-based thing? From my understanding of them.
That's up to you to decide.
I was thinking of the creature that it depicts. Is it? I don't know what it is. I will investigate. Let's investigate this one and just see if there's, I don't know, anything hidden for like water or something with it. Maybe it's like a fancy fountain.
One of them disappeared.
Yeah, 24.
Sorry.
I'm not figuring it out. I can tell you that right now. And also, I'm tired, so like, I'm pretty sure I'm hitting my limit of being able to do a puzzle.
I believe that sounds like everybody is. Emily agrees.
All right.
Ben,
So we can stop here.
Yeah,
we
I
can
take
stop
notes
here.
of what we've done, so we can at least maybe pick back up with.
Yeah, we checked out all the
No, no.
rooms. So.
Puzzle brain went to bed about 3 hours ago.
Yeah, we can stop here.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks everybody who joined on the stream. Goodbye.